Berarti satu.
Halo, selamat sore. You speak in English, I think. Indonesia kan, ulangi lagi. Nanti bisa capture situ ya. Oke, finish. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kok ini nggak ada konsep note di sini ya? Konsep note di handphone saya itu loh. Kirimkan saja ke gimana caranya? Enggak, soalnya di konsepnya biar lebih di handphone kakak itu kamu nggak bisa dari sini deh WA-nya, Junnya. Junnya dari situ. Kakak udah ada, maksudnya punya kakak itu harus dari situ kamu harus ngejung ini ke kakak aja. Kirim apa ya? Linknya. Oh, paling bawah mana? Ya, satu salin, and then mana lagi? Oh, salin. Masih satu ya, satu. Dikecilin semuanya suaranya. Di mute ya? Belum. Kalau saya udah. Mana? Okay, finish. Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Today we have a session for the youth forums, and we have a very good information and also talk show with sharing about the youth forums. And the title will be The Urgency of Indonesian Youth Organization of BRIC as Agent of Change for Climate Action and Foreign Policy Engagement. This is very important. Why? Because many of us now understand that BRICS is very big emerging countries and have very big population and also close with the climate change issue. So today we are trying to discuss and elaborate how come we can go with this contribution for the climate change itself. As we know, BRIC has emerged as an increasingly influential coalition in shaping the direction of global politics, economic development, and South-to-South cooperation. And at the same time, climate change remains one of the most urgent multidimensional challenges of the 21st century, affecting ecosystem, economic, population, security, and international stability. Youth participation has become a critical factor in enhancing global climate governance around the world. Young people are more active than ever in diplomacy, advocacy, and policy development. Their involvement is especially vital in accelerating climate commitments, boosting innovation, and ensuring long-term sustainability. Okay, not further ado, I would like to give some presentation, and there's a president of Youth BRICS Forum will talk about how the contribution of BRICS Forum for the impact of the climate change. So I give it this for Mr. Safi Effendi as president of Indonesia Youth BRICS Forum. The title and the time is for yours.
Yes. Okay, thank you for the time. Thank you for the attention for all delegates in COP Brazil in 2025, and special thanks for the Brazil for the host of the COP 30. And as an Indonesian youth, I have some of idea about the climate change from special for BRICS Plus Youth Forum in Indonesia. Yes, what's Indonesia BRICS Youth Forum? It's an organization with initiative platform in connecting youth from BRICS Plus countries by dialogue, collaboration, and partnership program. As you know, Indonesia is entered the BRICS in 1 January in 2025. So that's our mission to giving the global impact, especially for the climate change. Why climate change and energy transition was important issues? Because BRICS country has big role for population and sustainable energy. Youth is agent of change for innovation for climate change and sustainable energy. Indonesia rules and participation youth organization. Indonesia was attending BRICS Youth Summit and a youth minister meeting at 2025 as a member and a full member. A mechanism youth cooperation in BRICS. BRICS Youth Council was established by youth delegation across BRICS countries. MOU across BRICS in youth issue. Activity of climate and energy. BRICS Youth Energy Summit as momentum for Just Energy Transition Summit. 7 at Brazil discuss about energy access and security that inspire IBYF. CHOP, Conference of Parties 30 in Brazil, will a big momentum for youth to unite, collaborate for adoption, climate finance and energy transition for campaign and movement. Yeah. So Indonesia's youth contribution and initiative program focus in sustainability and climate actions for BRICS Youth Alliance, strength youth diplomacy in the global forum, to push Indonesia youth organization in global ecosystem and climate solution for ecosystem for global south, capacity building for youth experience and skills. Challenge and barriers, number 1, limited of youth delegation as representative. Number 2, logistic, finance, accommodation, ticket and preparation. 3, for energy gap, some BRICS countries still use fossil energy. Opportunity and strategic recommendation. Indonesian youth bridge for local and global issues as strategic partner of a government. Chance for collaboration in research advocacy of project, program education, campaign, etc. Use the network of BRICS Youth Alliance to enhance the impact of this. BRICS conclusion. Number 1, BRICS should focus on sustainable development goals, active participation for BRICS Youth Summit, Energy Summit, Climate Change Dialogue, etc., and involved in national strategy to integrate the result of national policy in climate change and COP result. Recommendation, establish BRICS Youth Delegate among youth organization, building campaign of climate change impact for youth awareness in BRICS countries.
So now we are have some of the information about how the BRICS Youth Forum trying to go with this issue. And the very important one, how come this coming to many BRICS countries? Because as we know, many youth already been many perspective on how they can face the global climate change issue. And what we need to know is how about the foreign policy will be goes on with this for this moment. So I would like to give some of the presentation now about what is my idea about the foreign policy for the BRICS itself, and it will be talking about how the youth involvement go to the foreign policy and how they can make some of achievement to get the same goals and same perspective to see the climate change as a crisis and how the climate solution and how to go with that. Okay, I would like to give it these titles: the urgency of Indonesian youth organization of BRIC Plus as an agent of change for climate action and engagement in BRIC Plus foreign policy. So, as you know, that BRIC is influential coalition serving global development and geopolitical directions. And the background climate change has become one of the most critical challenges of 21st century. Youth participation is essential to accelerate climate diplomacy and global climate governance. And why Indonesians youth matters? Indonesia is the world for largest population and climate vulnerable nation. Youth make up democratic majority with increasing political awareness. Indonesian youth are taking greater roles in diplomacy, negotiation, and policy discussion. Youth as an agent of change. youth as a agent of change, and then organizations are contributing to why we have four perspective: policy recommendation for sustainable developments, climate education advocacy, partnership with ministry, think tanks, international institutions, and engagement in global forums representing national perspective. Next. And connection with BRICS foreign policy. Why? Indonesian Youth Initiative aligned with BRICS priorities. The first one, strengthening multilateral diplomacy. The second, promoting energy transition and low carbon development. Third, supporting global South cooperation. Four, anticipating future economic and environmental challenges. Next. Next. And climate action focus areas Indonesian youth participation support. First, emission reduction policy. The second, renewable energy expansion. Third, adaptation and resilience program. Four, equitable and inclusive climate solutions. So why are we trying to propose the Pentaholic collaboration for successful climate diplomacy in corporate? Because all the system, all the mechanisms should be going together, but collaboration to get the discussion and how to do climate crisis solution. So we propose about the collaboration of government, academia, business industry, media, and of course the community that it was organization of youth such as Indonesian Youth BRIC Forum. This framework enhance sustainability and long-term program execution. And how institutional support? We have institutional support from the Youth BRICS Indonesia, is like ambassador, government, delegation, and diplomatic circles, and represent new youth center participation in foreign policy spaces. And the last, strengthening Indonesia international visibility climate negotiations. And youth climate diplomacy forums have trying to make some of strategies like joint project with BRICS youth organization, and then policy discussion with relevant ministry, and also this contribution to global and climate monitoring, and then digital platform for the climate knowledge dissemination. So all of these strategy programs plan initiative include. Okay, next. Expected impact. Stronger youth representation in BRIC discussion for the long-term development of climate leadership, more solid partnership across BRIC member states countries such as Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, plus Saudi Arabia, Egypt, UAE, Ethiopia, Iran, Indonesia, and it was Indonesia is recognized as proactive climate actors. Okay, next. So what is the conclusion? The conclusion is Indonesia Youth Organization plays a crucial role in shaping BRICS climate dialogues. Such initiative of Indonesia, BRICS Youth Forum IBF, their participation is a key part of an advancing national interest in global responsibility for climate change issue that impacted for disaster for Earth and humankind. And Indonesian youth today are not just future leaders. They are leaders of the present because they have genetic spirit of excellent vision. This is I write in some of my books, Writer Genetic Spirit Indonesian Leader on 2006. Next. So thank you very much for this all peoples and friends, fellow friends for the COP20, for COP30 in Brazil, Belém. We're very supporting for all collaboration that make it. And as an advisor of the Indonesian BRICS Youth Forum, I encourage some people, some friends, and some of the policymakers, government, private sectors, academics, communities, and media. Let's go together to see the climate change as one issue for us, the global issue, because we just only will live in one year. We just only live for the better future. So let's hand in hand to do it. Thank you very much. I finish my presentation.